Agricultural origins and impact. As we embark on a journey through the origins and history of agriculture, it's fascinating to consider how a single seed, metaphorically speaking, germinated into the vast agricultural landscape we see today. The transformation from nomadic hunter-gatherers to settled agricultural societies marks one of humanity's most significant shifts. This change didn't happen overnight. It was a gradual process, spanning thousands of years, where our ancestors slowly learned to cultivate land and domesticate animals. Agricultural evolution and environmental impact. Fast forward to the Industrial Revolution, and we observe a stark shift. The advent of industrial agriculture brought with it profound changes, not just in farming techniques but also in environmental impacts. The data on climate change post-industrial revolution reveals an interesting narrative. While glacial regions are shrinking, ironically, rainfall has significantly increased in eastern parts of North and South America. This might sound counterintuitive, but it's a testament to the complex interplay between human activities and natural systems. As agriculture expanded, its footprint on various biomes became more pronounced. Particularly, the temperate grasslands, a biome once dominated by vast open spaces and diverse grass species, has been overwhelmingly altered. Over 90% of this biome has been transformed due to agriculture and cattle grazing. It's as if the grasslands have been the canvas upon which the agricultural revolution painted its most profound strokes. Similarly, temperate grasslands, known for their moderate climates and fertile land, have been the most degraded by human activities. This degradation is a classic case of humanity's affinity for conditions that are not just conducive for agriculture but also comfortable for living. It's a biome caught in the crossfire of human progress. Pesticides, a double-edged sword. In our quest for agricultural efficiency, we've often turned to pesticides. However, the ideal pesticide remains an elusive concept. An ideal pesticide would target pests effectively without leaching into water supplies, thereby minimizing environmental harm. This is a delicate balance to achieve, reflecting our ongoing struggle to protect crops while preserving the environment. The modern agricultural landscape. In developed countries, the narrative of agricultural productivity has evolved uniquely. The most recent increases in productivity have been driven by the development of new crop varieties and polyculture techniques, rather than traditional methods such as irrigation or clearing new lands. This shift represents a move towards more sustainable and innovative agricultural practices. In countries like the U.S., genetically modified organisms, GMOs, have played a significant role in this productivity increase. The development of GMOs, often a topic of heated debate, illustrates our continual push towards agricultural innovation, albeit not without its controversies. As we reflect on this journey, it's clear that agriculture is not just about planting crops or raising livestock. It's a narrative interwoven with human evolution, environmental impacts, technological advances, and ethical considerations. Agriculture has been a key player in shaping our world, and as we look to the future, it continues to be at the forefront of addressing some of our most pressing challenges. Value of forests. Forests, the emerald crowns of our planet, are more than just a collection of trees. They are dynamic ecosystems, teeming with life and playing a crucial role in the balance of our environment. The story of forests is one of intricate interconnections, where every element, from the tiniest insect to the loftiest tree, plays its part in a grand ecological narrative. Let's start by considering the air we breathe. You've probably heard that trees are the lungs of the earth, and this isn't just a poetic metaphor. Trees absorb carbon dioxide, CO2, a greenhouse gas, and release oxygen. This process is vital for our survival and the health of the planet. But when forests are cleared or burnt down, this natural carbon storage system is disrupted. The carbon stored in trees is released back into the atmosphere, significantly increasing the levels of CO2. This is why deforestation is a key player in the story of climate change. However, the value of forests extends beyond their role in carbon storage. Think of them as nature's own water filtration system. Forests play a critical role in the water cycle, absorbing rainfall and releasing it slowly into rivers and streams, ensuring a steady supply of fresh water. They also filter pollutants, ensuring that the water remains clean and healthy for both human use and aquatic life. Biodiversity is another chapter in the forest saga. These ecosystems are some of the most diverse habitats on Earth, home to a vast array of plants, animals, and microorganisms. This biodiversity is not just fascinating, it's essential. Each species plays a unique role in the forest ecosystem, contributing to its overall health and resilience. Now, let's talk about sustainable forest management. It's a bit like conducting an orchestra, every instrument must be in harmony. Sustainable practices ensure that forest resources are used in a way that maintains their biodiversity, productivity, and regeneration capacity. This means thinking long-term and embracing approaches like uneven-aged management, which promotes a diversity of tree ages and types, thereby maintaining a healthier, more resilient forest. Sustainable use also means rethinking how we use forest products. For instance, recycling paper reduces the demand for pulpwood, thereby lessening the pressure on forests. It's about finding a balance between meeting our needs and preserving these ecosystems for future generations. When a forest is disturbed, be it by natural events or human activities, it doesn't just give up. Instead, it enters a fascinating phase of redevelopment. Picture a forest floor, cleared by a storm or logging. This space becomes a stage for a new beginning, where tree seedlings germinate and start the journey of forest regeneration. It's a slow, patient process, but over time, these seedlings grow, and the forest reclaims its former glory. Forests are not just about wood and timber. They are treasure troves of non-wood commodities that have immense economic value. Take, for example, the pharmaceutical industry. Many of the medicines we rely on have their origins in forest plants. These natural compounds are used to develop drugs that treat various diseases, making forests crucial allies in our quest for health and well-being. In summary, forests are not merely collections of trees. They are complex, vital ecosystems that play a crucial role in maintaining the environmental balance. Their value extends far beyond their economic worth, touching every aspect of our lives, from the air we breathe to the water we drink and the medicines we rely on. As stewards of the earth, it's our responsibility to understand, appreciate, and protect these magnificent natural resources. After all, in protecting forests, we are essentially protecting ourselves and ensuring a sustainable future for generations to come. So, next time you walk through a forest, remember, you're in the midst of a living, breathing ecosystem that is vital to our planet's health and our own. Energy production and concerns. The world of energy production and consumption is a realm where the thrill of technological innovation meets the sobering challenges of environmental stewardship. Let's begin by delving into the mysterious ways in which human activities have unwittingly unlocked elements from Earth's crust. Picture the Industrial Revolution, a time of booming factories and billowing chimneys. Among these developments was the increasing refinement of oil, an activity that, quite surprisingly, contributed to the release of sulfur from the Earth's crust. This process, akin to opening Pandora's box, released more than just energy. It introduced a host of environmental challenges. Transitioning from the depths of the earth to the realm of our daily lives, consider the modern conveniences that make our lives comfortable. High-efficiency appliances, energy-efficient buildings, and innovative heating systems like geothermal technology are not just marvels of engineering. They are also silent warriors in the battle for improved energy use efficiency. However, it's amusing to note that amidst these advancements, our love affair with SUVs stands as a stark contrast, almost like a mischievous sibling undoing the good work of its brothers and sisters. Now, imagine a city bustling with life, its streets lined with cars, and homes aglow with lights. This picture is a testament to our energy consumption habits. While opting for more energy-efficient furnaces and lighting can be likened to trimming a bonsai tree for perfect balance, using cars over mass transit is akin to letting the branches grow wild and unruly, disrupting the harmony we seek in energy consumption. Amidst these discussions, let's not forget the humble yet mighty biomass energy. Often overshadowed by its flashy cousins like solar and wind energy, biomass energy, found in firewood and plant material, is like the unsung hero of a folk tale, holding immense potential yet frequently overlooked. It's a reminder of the simplicity and effectiveness of traditional energy sources. Now, let's take a conceptual trip to a city aspiring to manage its water supply sustainably. In this quest, they face a conundrum akin to balancing a seesaw. On one end is the rate of renewal of their water source, as unpredictable as a plot twist in a mystery novel. Whether it's a constantly renewing mountain snowfield or a finite groundwater aquifer, each source tells a different story. On the other end of the seesaw is the city's water usage rate, fluctuating with the ebb and flow of population growth and evolving land uses. Striking a balance between these two rates is like conducting a symphony, where every note must harmonize to create a sustainable future. As we near the end of our journey, let's ponder over the enigmatic world of bioenergy. It's a realm filled with paradoxes, where the road to environmental salvation is fraught with potential pitfalls. While bioenergy is celebrated for its near-mythical carbon neutrality, the reality is more like a complex puzzle. The entire cycle of biofuel production, from farming to shipping, is peppered with greenhouse gas emissions, revealing that the path to clean energy is not as straightforward as it seems. Moreover, the tale of bioenergy takes a dramatic turn when we consider its impact on global food economics. The shift from food production to fuel production is like a game of musical chairs, where land once used to grow food now fuels our vehicles. This shift could lead to a crescendo of increased food costs and potential shortages, posing a challenge as intricate and profound as any faced by our global community. Renewable energy, a journey. In our modern world, where the flick of a switch lights up a room and the turn of a key ignites engines, energy is often taken for granted. Yet, the sources of this energy and their impacts on our environment are topics of immense importance. In the United States, the journey to find sustainable and less harmful energy sources is ongoing, and renewable energy plays a starring role in this saga. The current energy landscape. Imagine a country bustling with energy production, where the hum of industry blends with the whispers of nature. The United States, a mosaic of diverse energy sources, has long relied on a variety of fuels. Among these, coal has been a prominent player. Known for its abundance and historical significance, coal has lit the fires of industry for decades. However, its role is gradually dimming, overtaken by cleaner and more sustainable alternatives. On the renewable front, wind power emerges as a beacon of hope. Picture vast fields with towering wind turbines, their blades slicing through the air, harnessing the invisible force of the wind. This picturesque scene, however, comes with its own set of challenges. Wind power, as mighty as it may be, is akin to a temperamental artist, producing masterpieces at whims. Its biggest caveat? Its intermittency. The wind doesn't blow consistently, and this fickleness poses a significant challenge for relying on wind power as a constant energy source. This intermittency issue of wind power leads us to ponder over the stability of renewable sources. The quest for stable, reliable energy sources is akin to finding the Holy Grail in the realm of energy production. It involves not just harnessing the power of nature, but also taming its unpredictability. Energy storage technologies, grid improvements, and diversified energy portfolios are all part of this grand quest. In our fight against climate change, mitigation strategies are like a two-handed sword. On one hand, we have regulatory approaches, wielding the power of law and policy. For instance, the automotive world has seen significant changes with regulations like the Corporate Average Fuel Economy, CAFE, standards in the U.S. These regulations, much like a strict diet for cars, mandate a minimum miles per gallon performance, effectively reducing CO2 emissions by curbing fuel consumption. On the other hand, economic incentives serve as a powerful motivator. Consider the European Union's cap-and-trade policy for electric utilities. It's a bit like a game of environmental monopoly, where utilities can trade emission credits. Utilities that emit less than their share gain credits, which they can sell to higher emitters, creating a market incentive to reduce emissions. This approach cleverly turns the tide on pollution, making it financially advantageous to be greener. The global efforts to combat climate change and move towards renewable energy are not a solo journey but a symphony of international cooperation. Each country brings its unique notes to the melody. While the US dances to the tune of regulatory measures and shifts in energy sources, the European Union orchestrates its strategies through economic incentives and ambitious renewable energy goals. As we gaze into the future, the path to sustainable energy is neither straight nor easy. It's a winding road, filled with challenges and opportunities. Renewable energy, with its promise and limitations, stands as a testament to human ingenuity and our relentless pursuit of a better, cleaner world.